Daniel in the lion's den, the night faith faced death. What would you do if praying could get you killed? Imagine knowing that one simple act of faith could throw you into a pit of hungry lions. No trial, no second chance, just death. But Daniel prayed anyway. And what happened next shook an entire kingdom. We're in ancient Babylon. Daniel isn't just a slave anymore. He's one of the most powerful men in the kingdom. Brilliant, wise, trusted. King Darius loved Daniel so much that he planned to put him in charge of the entire empire. But success attracts enemies. The other officials were jealous. They searched for dirt. They investigated his life. But they found nothing. No corruption, no scandal, no secret sin. The only fault they could find was his faith in God. So they created a wicked plan. They convinced King Darius to sign a new law. For 30 days, anyone who prays to any god or man except the king will be thrown into the lion's den. It was a trap. They knew Daniel prayed 3 times a day. Now here's the moment that defines everything. When Daniel heard about the law, he didn't panic, he didn't hide, he didn't stop praying. He went home, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, knelt down, and prayed, just like he always did. No fear, no compromise. The officials caught him, dragged him before the king, and suddenly King Darius realized he had been manipulated. But the law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed. Even the king was powerless. That evening, Daniel was thrown into a dark pit filled with starving lions. The stone was rolled over the entrance, and the king couldn't sleep. He fasted, he paced, he worried, because he knew Daniel didn't deserve this. At dawn, the king ran to the lion's den. His voice trembled as he shouted, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you?" Silence. Then, suddenly, "O king, live forever." Daniel was alive. He said, "My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. Not a scratch, not a wound, not even a bite." Because when faith stands firm, God steps in. Daniel was lifted out, and the men who plotted against him, they were thrown into the den instead, and the lions did not hesitate. King Darius then made a new decree. Everyone must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. One man's faith changed an entire nation. Here's what makes this story powerful. Daniel didn't wait for the miracle before he chose faith. He chose faith before the rescue came. Some of you watching this right now are standing before your own lion's den. Pressure at school, problems in your relationship, financial struggles, opposition, mockery. But hear this clearly. The same God who shut the mouths of lions is still alive today. Your den is not your grave. It's your testimony in the making. So don't close your windows. Don't stop praying. Don't compromise. Because sometimes the greatest miracles happen in the darkest pits. If this message strengthened your faith, type "I will not compromise" in the comments. Like this video so more people can hear this powerful story. And subscribe for more life-changing Bible stories every week. Remember, faith doesn't remove the lions. It reveals the power of God.